grew up very conservative. I was taught at a very young age about limited government. My parents, they hated the government, they hated taxes, they hated Clinton in the 90s because I was born in 92, so I got to see Clinton as they got older and see what happened after that. So as I got into high school, Barack Obama was running for president. And I'm just sick to my stomach. I was about 14, 15 years old, and I was running around my high school telling everybody, hey, this guy's a socialist. I mean, we had no idea at the time how much of a socialist he was. So from that very beginning of his campaign, him campaigning, him and Joe, all that stuff, I told everybody, I swore to myself that I would run for office one day. I knew that the results and the repercussions of leadership who abdicates their responsibility can affect me in the future. And I thought whenever I was putting that plan together in my mind at a very young age, I thought, shoot, I won't have to run for office until I'm 30 or 40. But that just isn't the case. So, got out of high school, went to college at Texas Tech. I studied history and political science. Got really argued with a few professors about some of these things, but I got really educated at Texas Tech. It's one of the most conservative schools in the nation. As I got further along into politics, I realized that one of the biggest areas you can get into politics is through campaigning. So, started working on campaigns, worked for Ted Cruz, worked for Abbott. Abbott was a little bit different, but I did work for Abbott. I just learned it 4 or 5 years ago, all right? Hey, I've got time. Hey, listen, so the only reason that I did that, so one of my buddies found out I'm very involved in my the school district, I'm very involved in my church. One of my buddies found out that he worked for the Abbott campaign, found out that I was leading my students. So we put a team together of my 14, 15-year-old kids, or students. We went walked around the entire district. And we hit more doors than his entire team throughout the campaign. Now, I'm sorry that we helped get him reelected, all that. The alternative was much worse. So got further involved in politics, all that stuff. But I decided to move to this area to start my landscaping company about 6 years ago. My company is called Collier Landscaping. And I've seen and learned so many things. But as soon as I got here, as soon as I started the business, I started volunteering in my church. And through that, I learned a lot of the issues going on at school, going on at their homes, all those different things. Really, I got close with these students. I understood their parents. I understood the things that were going on every day. I heard it all the time. So I decided to run for school board in LISD. I ended up losing my race, but I gained a ton of respect in the community. I built a lot of really good relationships with a lot of you people. And even after that, we've all worked in politics and worked in campaigns. So after I lost, I went to work for Ronnie Jackson. I helped some of the other local campaigns, but I worked with Congressman Ronnie Jackson. We got him elected, came back home, took a little bit of time off from politics, and then this past legislative session, I led a team and I went down to Austin to fight for constitutional carry with Gun Owners of America. All right. And now I can carry. I don't have my license, but I can carry because of our hard work. I mean, we got it done. So anyways, I was at the Capitol nonstop. I mean, and a few days every week after we got constitutional carry passed, I just wanted to learn and see how much further I could get in the process. Because the first day that I was there, I knew that I had the passion, I knew that I had the understanding and the withdrawal to go down there every day. One of the nights that I testified, I stayed up for 26 hours. To have a legislator who's going to go down there on their own dime just because they believe in constitutional carry, imagine the things that I'll do for you guys. I want to protect our borders, I want to fix our energy grid, and I want to fix our education system. Our kids, the schools, they're in shambles. The way that they're learning all these different things, it's bad. We need to get them ready for their careers. The border's in shambles. The federal government is not coming to save us. We've got to go down there, classify these terrorists classify these cartels as terrorist organizations, or go after their finances. We need to make sure that our agents at the border have all the right resources. And then energy grid, we saw that. Okay? Texas is the largest producer of energy. Okay? Everybody's moving to Texas. Everybody's consuming our energy. It's that simple. It's not going to keep up. We've got to fix it. I'm Jake Collier. Go to my website, jakefortx.com. Send me some cash and help me get this campaign going.